What is up, all my beautiful people? Welcome back to the Unordinary Podcast.
Let's get it. First thing I just want to say is Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year's.
It's 2024, and you're getting the fourth episode.
This is the first episode of the year on the first day of the year.
Yeah, we're doing it just for you guys.
Really quickly, I did just want to go over last week's episode. If y'all may or may not have noticed, it wasn't uploaded. It was uploaded on Monday to YouTube with a schedule to go out on Wednesday at 8 a.m. I woke up in the morning. I didn't check it because, for some reason I was like, it went up. Fine. I had a lot of work to do that day. We just got back from being on vacation, me and Chris, for work. Check it. Or I didn't check it. This guy texts me, goes, hey, bro. It's a podcast episode at like 3 p.m.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah, because I went to go watch it.
I'm like, it's uploaded. Wasn't there. But anyway, he texted me. He made me aware of it. I've tried re-uploading it to YouTube. I don't know how many times now. I've re-edited it and then re-exported it on my computer, and it's still not wanting to upload to YouTube. It just keeps saying the file's corrupt. So we're going to have to see if I can figure that out. If I do get it figured out, it'll go up at the same time as this one, just so y'all don't miss anything. And I would feel horrible for that. And I already do feel horrible because there was that's our thing. We upload every Wednesday.
Yeah.
In addition to that, Spotify, we've also figured out the issue with that. The company that we use, or not company, but the platform that we use to make sure it distributes to all other platforms, I have to pay a monthly subscription for it, and I didn't realize I had to do that. There was nothing. They let me upload the first one. I uploaded the second and third episode as well.
So, anyways, we're starting a GoFundMe, guys, because we're needy people.
Yeah.
Please
If
help
you would
us.
if you would like to help,
Pennies a day would help.
Remember those commercials back in the day?
Oh, I do.
Remember those commercials?
Dude, I want to make my dog watch a video of those dogs that are like in those commercials so she knows how good she has it.
It's like, this could be you. This could be you.
This could be you. Stop pooping in my house.
Dude, that we have to, bro. And especially Cookie, bro. She scratches on my door all the time.
Have y'all seen those videos of where people they beat up a stuffed animal dog and then they look at their actual dog and they're scared? So we have one of Tyler's coworkers got her a stuffed animal wiener dog for a Secret Santa, and it's for the dogs to play with, but I think I'm just going to use it for that. So when they go to the bathroom, because I absolutely hate punishing my dogs because I feel bad. I'm one of those pushover guys, but I think I'm just going to get that and be like, you smell that? You smell that? Boom.
Just beat it.
Yeah. As a kid, dog, it's going to be worse.
Hey, I think Diaz deserves a round of applause. If you guys are OG fans, even though it's only the fourth episode, if you guys are OG fans, Diaz here just bought himself a brand new car.
He did buy a brand new car.
Got it a couple days ago, baby.
2024.
Dude, now we have to completely cut out that first episode of you guys making fun of me.
No, because we made fun of you, but then we helped you get it.
That's true.
Yeah, and we say fourth episode. The third episode actually got corrupted, right? Was it third?
The
Okay.
episode.
The fourth episode got corrupted, and
So
we lost the
technically this is
footage. So
4.
technically, this is the fourth episode.
If we get the other one uploaded, though, we'll call it episode 4.5 just for you guys.
Yeah, we'll just keep it for episode 5. That
All
way
right,
there's
guys,
no confusion. In YouTube.
I've got a funny story, and I haven't brought it up to either of you. I've never told either of you this.
Okay.
So, finals week in high school, right? Can be stressful.
Yeah.
Can be draining. No, the finals, not STAR testing.
Unless you were
finals.
smart like me.
Just more
I
like,
exempt
well,
my
if you're
finals.
someone like me that doesn't pay attention in school and it's stressful, and my parents used to ground me if I got below a 70 on any report cards or anything, or if I failed the semester, dude, I was grounded for the whole break or through summer. My parents were very serious about me not failing. And so I'm completely stressed out the whole week of finals, right? And I go to bed one night, not thinking much about it, and I was so stressed out. I woke up in the middle of the night because I had to use the restroom. I walked to the corner of my bedroom, pulled my pants down, and pissed on the floor.
Did your parents make you smell it? Did they shove your face in it?
Dude, they don't even know. Mom, if you're watching this, now you know, but I never told them about it. I woke up in the morning and cleaned it up, but like I thought it was like a dream because like part of me knew that I was awake, but then the other part of me thought that I was like sleeping because I was so out of it and was like, I cannot explain how stressed I was about like failing out of my classes. That when I woke up in the morning, I was like, that was a dream, right? I look over in the corner, dog, puddle of pee on the ground, and I was like, nope. I was like, not a dream.
That's when you blame it on Luna, even though you didn't even have her yet. You're like, it was Luna, Mom.
It was Luna. Who's Luna? But I looked it up online, and I was like, I put like what happened to me. I was like, I woke up and peed in my room, thinking I was like in the bathroom, and it was saying like it can be from stress that people do that. And I was like, how does that even like connect? But yeah,
Hey,
I was so stressed that I did that.
I'm so stressed out right now. Don't let me sleep in your room. Might just pee on your bed while you're sleeping.
I mean, my door's unlocked.
He's like, why'd it get so warm in here? I turned the heater off.
Why is the bed wet? You just got a waterbed, Bubba. It's the fountain of youth.
Dude, that's gross. You know, I've actually had one of my homies get super plastered and just pee on the floor.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I was maybe 12, living over at on Post Road. My sister had a dude who like came over a lot. His name was Anthony. I told you about him. There was one night him and Maria got wasted off something called vodka.
Vodka and tequila?
Yep.
Oh,
That just sounds like a horrible...
it sounds. I just want to yak from here.
Yeah, it looked gross, and like knowing what they both taste like probably wasn't good. He's about to throw up. So yeah, they got plastered. Came home. He walked to their room and smashed his face because he tripped and fell.
Jeez.
And I was like, okay, he's asleep. We're good. Playing the video games.
Nah, he's knocked out. What you mean?
I was playing video games in the living room, right? I just hear. I was like, is it fucking raining outside, dog?
Who's taking a shower?
No, I was like, what is
Golden
that?
shower, baby.
I walk into my hallway and I flip the lights on and he's pissing in the hallway. And I was like, bruh. I was like, what are you doing?
Wait, was Peen facing you or the opposite direction?
Face me, yeah.
That's
I was
the
like-
worst sight ever.
I was like, bruh. I literally was just.
Imagine you just flick on the light and you just...
Just
I don't
stares at
even
you
know
and
how I would
continues.
react.
I was
don't know how to
a
react.
homie. I was a homie. Nobody even knows about this. Because I was like, he didn't even know about it. I
Turn the
cleaned
lights
it
back
up.
off.
I like just grabbed the mop. I was like, this motherfucker. I was like, God damn it.
Bro,
I was so mad, bro. But I cleaned it up. They didn't even know it happened, even to this day. Like if my sister watches this, she's gonna know that happened. He peed outside your door, dog.
dude, that is absolutely disgusting.
Didn't even make it to the the bathroom, because the way it was set up, it was like a long hallway. You had my room, and then you had my room, front door, and then their room, and at the very end of the hallway was the bathroom. So literally, how my room's set up, where the bathroom's right next to me, that's how their bedroom was, and he didn't make it. It was definitely something I didn't want to see at 2:00 in the morning.
Chogi, why are you looking at me like that, bro? Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Like
I've been looking at the camera like that for like the last 2 minutes, bro. I don't even know what I was saying. Chris had a pretty fun night last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrate New Year's?
Yeah.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
Dude, still drunk me.
Yeah, if y'all notice, he's not very high energy today, and neither am I, because he was plastered last night, and he stayed at Chugmeister's house because I didn't want him coming up the stairs here.
Yeah, dude, I got a text at 2 a.m. saying I'm gonna babysit Diaz for the night. He's not coming home. I was like,
Yeah, I
all
didn't want Caeden to be like, "Yo, where's Chris?" And
Dude,
so
I honestly, I wouldn't have cared.
I don't even remember getting
Like,
home.
I hope he doesn't come home sometimes. You know what I mean?
From what he told me, him, and his wife, because his wife was just as plastered as I was, we had to walk in a train holding hands to get up the stairs.
yes, and y'all, you know, like when you go bowling, right? And like you're a little kid and you had the bumpers up,
Yeah.
and so the ball can't go in the gutter. Yeah, that's how they went up the stairs. Fuck it.
Bing, 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 bing.
And I was like, dude, let's get in the house. Yeah, no, it was. He had fun though. He had fun.
I did have fun.
He doesn't. I was watching his Snapchat story this morning. And he was
Don't
like,
even remember recording it.
He was like, who recorded us singing that song? And I was like, this is your own Snapchat story, bub. And he was like, what? He's like, I don't remember singing that, and I don't remember recording it either. And I was like,
Let's move
yeah,
along. That was a great song. Even when your hope is gone.
my voice is kind of gone from screaming last night.
Dude, yeah. You know what's even funnier? Apparently, on the way home, I was telling Chogan, I was like, we're going to take more shots at your place. And Tyler was with it. She's all, shot.
Yeah, of course he was.
Yeah.
He was trash.
We get home, and he goes to his like, safe where his gun is, takes the lock off, and goes and puts it on the alcohol cabinet. So that way we wouldn't open it. Motherfucker forgot to put the alcohol in there. All the alcohol was still out.
All of the majority of our alcohol was in there, but for some reason Tyler left out the rum chata and Fireball. But the Fireball had like maybe 2 shots left in it, and then the rum chata, that's not gonna get you anywhere.
We
like,
didn't drink anything. I was so drunk I forgot to drink.
Well, good, because you would have. I mean, you were basically blacked out.
I think you did.
I don't remember, dude. I think the last thing I remember was a song that me and Chogan sang, but I don't remember what song.
We sang 2 is better than 1.
Yeah, but I wasn't that plastered when that happened. I was buzzing.
I mean, this guy literally, as soon as we get there, I had an Arizona Hard tea. By the way, don't drink them. Arizona Hard, if y'all want to sponsor us in the future, go right ahead. But I'm telling you right now.
Take a sip, you're like, you guys should try this at your nearest 7-Eleven.
So good.
My favorite drink is the Arizona green tea, honey, and ginseng. Like the one with the pink little flowers on it. Like, that's my favorite drink ever. I was like, when I saw that it had alcohol in it, I was like, dude, I might become an alcoholic if this is good. Like, and I took a sip and I was like,
that was God not letting you be an alcoholic. He was like, I'm going to make it taste like trash.
yeah. And then you know what made it better? Chris added Buzzball to it.
I poured my Buzzball in it. It tasted good.
It tastes so much
Bro,
better.
Buzzball
Dude.
with that mixed together. Oh.
It's 15% alcohol.
Dude, I was like, bro, that's gonna taste horrible. And he took a sip and he was like, that's actually good. And I was like, ain't no way. I took a sip and I was like, it made it better somehow. Like, I don't know how you do that. Like,
y'all sound like a bunch of alcoholics.
Hey, next time I get
That's all I
Arizona
drink.
tea, dude, now I'm gonna get me a Buzzball to go with it.
I live a sober life. So if any of the fans, if you guys are sober people, shout out to you guys. Because I don't drink.
I don't drink a lot.
I don't drink that much. Just once a month. Twice this month.
Times 20.
Twice this month.
3
Actually,
times
there's
this
no hangout
month.
this month.
No, we did. We already had a hangout.
It's January, Bubba.
Oh, that's right. Last month, 3 times I drank.
All right, well, I got a story, and both of you guys were kind of like, both of you guys have like heard about it. It was my hatred towards Jiffy Lube. So my girl, I don't know why, but she does not pay attention to when she has to change her oil. And I'm sorry, I know you're watching this. Sorry to call you out, but it's true. Her check engine light comes on because she's like 3,000 miles over her oil change. And she's like, hey, I think I need an oil change soon. And I'm like, I go to her car and I go to look, and she has that sticker from Jiffy Lube saying like when her next oil change is, and it's like 3,000 miles over. And I was like, no, you should have had an oil change.
Like last month.
Yeah. So I told her, I was like, well, I'll change your oil for you. And obviously she went to Jiffy Lube before, and I told her even before she went to Jiffy Lube for her last one, I was like, hey, let me just change your oil, because there's so many places like you just can't trust them with your cars and stuff. Some of them don't even change your oil.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'll just do it for you. But I think I was busy or something, so she ended up going to Jiffy Lube. I was like, whatever. But, fast forward to me going to change her oil, I've got the basic tools and stuff, and I go to get the bolt off, and it doesn't come off. And I'm prying on it. I've got like a breaker bar and everything. And so I'm prying on it, and it's not coming off whatsoever. And so I have an impact drill. And so I take the impact drill, and it doesn't come off. And I was like, no. I was like, there is something wrong with this. That bolt should not be on there that tight. And so now that I've used a breaker bar and the impact drill, I have now completely destroyed this bolt.
Yep.
Like it is
stripped.
Yeah, it is stripped so bad. And I was like, great. So then it took me 2 days to get that damn bolt off. I went to the store and bought so many different tools. Like I could not get it to come off. I even bought one of those, those little socket set. Like, why am I blanking? I guess like the sockets.
Yeah.
Like, the ones that they sell, where I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. It basically is like one size fits all. You know what I'm talking about? There's a new one that they started selling.
Yeah, it'll go to whatever you need.
Yeah, like whatever you like, push it in on the bolt, and it just like pushes the like,
one back,
like the prongs like back.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, I was like, well, maybe this one will work because like some of it's stripped, some of it's not. So I spent money on that, didn't work, and so finally I was just fed up after spending so much money on so many different tools that I found these extractor like socket sets at AutoZone. And I just took a hammer to it because he was like, you got to hammer it on there. And so I basically just like messed the bolts up more with this extraction like socket set and just started beating it on there. And finally it came off.
2 days.
And it took 2 days. And not to mention too, Hulk himself not only put that bolt on, but put on that damn oil filter. Oh. Because I was sitting there for like 20 minutes afterwards, and I am with everything in me. And I know there's a tool for him. But still, like I'm on there and I'm.
You shouldn't need the tool, bro.
Yeah,
you shouldn't.
It's not coming off. So I get fed up. I remember I saw this YouTuber. He was changing the oil on his boat. He's a crab fisherman, and he was changing the oil on his boat, and he couldn't get his filter off. So he took a hammer and a screwdriver and just hammered through the oil thing and used it as a handle.
Yeah.
So I just hammered through the oil filter
the little metal part.
Yeah, and literally just used it as a handle and just yanked it off because I was so pissed. And I don't know if you guys can see, it was more gnarly before, but I busted up like my hands and my knuckles and everything. And dude, I was so frustrated. And so I got her a new bolt and everything to put in there, changed the oil. And I told her, I was like, do not take this anywhere else. Because if you take this anywhere else, I will never change your oil again.
Yep.
Dude, it was absolutely, it makes me mad right now just thinking about it.
Dude, we came back the other night from the gym and he goes, Caden's not home. And I said, yeah, because Bree's car is up there on the jack stand. And I bet he's at AutoZone right now trying to find some shit to get something off. And Chris was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah. But yeah, there's a saying in the car world when anytime somebody's like, oh, yeah, it'll just take 20 minutes.
Dude, it's funny you say that because that's what Bree called me out for. She was like, you said it would only take 20 minutes. And I was like, well, I thought it would only take 20 minutes because the bolt's supposed to just come off. Yeah, and same with the oil filter. Like, it's just changing oil. I'm not putting a new engine in. And I could tell, like, she was starting to get frustrated because it was like 2 days. And she was like, do you want me to just take it back to Jiffy Lube? And I was like, no. I was like, because if you take it back to Jiffy Lube, the same thing's going to happen. So I was just determined to get that thing off.
I told you, though. If that the little nut in there, the little bolt, if it was tight, that filter was going to be just as bad.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking told you. And
sure enough.
Hey, the most famous words, though. Oh, it'll only take 20.
Yeah, dude, literally, like, car guys, I have reels on my thing. It's like, oh, it's like point of view, me, or when your homie says, can you come over and help me with this install? It'll only take 30 minutes. And then it's like
6 hours later. Yeah. And it's that guy with that thing that holds up engines and he's like he's yanking on.
Yeah, dude, that's how it goes, dude. Like, it's always, dude, it literally could be one bolt, one screw.
When it took us 8 hours to change a tire.
Dude, tell them the story.
Have we told that on the podcast?
I think we did.
I don't know if it was a scrapped pod or not.
I don't think you guys did tell it on the podcast.
Okay, well, if we already told it, then skip this part.
Skip ahead, or we'll end up editing it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But essentially, I had a flat tire. I had an exploded tire. It just literally exploded on me while I was at Walmart. Had to drive it home with the flat because I was like, man, I ain't calling a tow truck.
Busted that rim up, huh?
No, the rim was fine.
No,
oh, really?
Dude, I was genuinely surprised. When he told me he did that, I said, Choda, I don't think I can help you get a new fucking tire, dude. And he was like, what? And I was like, because you drove on basically the rim, dog.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's still rubber.
Dude, people probably thought he was running from the cops.
But so it was just sitting in my apartment for like 2 months. Because I was like, man, I don't go anywhere anyways, so I'm not going to do anything. Then I don't remember what, but he was like, bro. He's like, do you have the tire? And I was like, yeah, I got me a tire. Like, I already bought the tire. And he was like, okay. He's like, well, let's go. He's like, I'll take you. He's like, you need a car. You need your car going.
I was like, he wasn't going to the gym. That's why.
Oh.
You weren't going to, you were like, I can't go to the gym because my car got a blowout. And I was like, dude,
that was the reason.
And I was like, I literally told him, I was like, it take 20 minutes. I go, I show up, I jack up the car, put it on jack stand, we take the rim off, go take it to wherever you bought the tire at Walmart?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it to Walmart, you get the tire, put on the rim, and we'll put it back on, and then we'll lower the car, we'll be done. Then we'll go get some lunch.
That didn't happen.
The lunch part did happen. Like 8 hours later. We jacked it up. He got his tools out. Nothing. Didn't even want to like hook in. And he was like, all right, well that one's not it. He was like, do you got a cross? I was like, I do got a cross. We tried every single one. Nothing. Didn't want to fit. And we're like, what the fuck? We go to the auto parts store next to where I used to live. Bought something that might have worked.
$20 socket.
$20, yeah.
$20.
Did not work.
That said it would work.
Did not work. Went to AutoZone, bought something else. Did not work. And it's funny because Chogan recommended this the first 30 minutes in. He was like, you got the tire from discount. Let's call them up, see what's up with it. And we're like, I don't remember why we didn't do it. I think I said something. And I was like, nah, it's stupid. That's stupid.
Figured.
Yeah, he got rims. He got like rims from discount. And I was like, they come with wheel locks, but I wasn't thinking fully. And you have to have the special wheel lock thing to get the lug nuts off.
Yeah.
And bro, I call them up and they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you one for free. We were supposed to give you one but didn't. We'll give you one for free. Show up, get one for free, take it back to Choders, put it in the cross, ready to go.
Hey, we got 4 of them.
We
Four
got
out of the 5.
4 of the lug nuts off. Go to do the last one. The socket breaks, bro.
The tool they gave you?
Yeah.
It's metal and it splits down the middle. And I'm like, Chris, I think I could get it with my fingers. And I'm like trying to, like, I literally did not want to go back. I called him and I was like, dude, this thing broke. And he's like, you're lying. Bring it back. So bring it back. Show them it's split in half. And they're like, well, you're in luck. We got one more left. And I said, but I hope this one works. And he was like, yeah, because we can't help you after that. And I was like, dude. But yeah, long story short, we got it all figured out. We were able to get lunch. We got Berg while your tire was getting mounted. We did a whole bunch of other stuff that day, but
I don't remember what else we did. We were planning on doing something that day anyways, but I don't remember what.
We were, but that plan was voided.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Because one bolt, dude. And
20 minutes. Hey, I think that's where you messed up. I think we have to stop saying it's just going to take 20 minutes.
It only take 3 hours.
We're like, we'll see how long it takes.
Next time you change Breeze oil, go, hey man, it might take up to 2 days. Just want to let you know. But I will tell you this. I will get it done.
It'll be done at some point.
Yeah.
What do they say? What's that called? Like like underestimating, like overachieving or whatever. Like,
Overachieving, yeah. Overestimating and overachieving, because you overestimate the amount of time, but then you come in lower than that. So
Yeah.
you overachieve.
All right, guys. Well, let's switch up topics here.
I had a story.
You got a story?
I had a story about cars.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
story.
Go ahead.
Don't you ever.
Tell your stupid
Don't you
story.
ever say
Tell
change.
your
That is my thing. To do. I change the subjects. I'm just kidding. No, so I actually wanted to tell this story, and we're on the topic of cars, so kind of, fits like a glove, aka O.J. Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Take that back. Cut
that out.
Anyways, so one time I was in Port Aransas and I was out fishing late one night, and I'm with an old friend. We'll call him Jay. We're not that close anymore, so I'm not going to say his name. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
As soon as you know the letter.
So me and Jay were out fishing, and we are on our way back from fishing, and it's like 1 a.m. And we're maybe 20 minutes away from the hotel that we're staying at, and I drive, at the time, I drove a stick shift car. He doesn't know how to drive stick shift, and I'm like, man, I'm not
Was it the Focus?
Yeah, it was a Ford Focus. And so I'm like, man, I'm not that far from the house. Like, we'll make it. It's only 20 minutes. So, I'm banging them gears, and we're about 5 minutes away. And I'm feeling a little tired, but I'm not thinking much of it. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm fine. Like, we're literally 5 minutes away, a couple miles, like, whatever, you know.
Got it.
I'm chilling. I'm not worried about it, right? And then before I know it, I don't even remember falling asleep at the wheel. And Jay, like, pushes on me and screams. And I look up, and I'm doing 75 miles an hour right into the back of an F-250. Like, because he's like, we're right here, and then he's right here in, like, the right lane. And I fall asleep, and he's on his phone. Like, he's not looking. He's tired, too. Like I said, it's almost like 2 a.m. So he's on his phone looking down. And I guess he just feels, like, the hard yank of, like, the wheel. Yeah. Because my head falls into my lap. Like, I literally just went, and I fall asleep. And he grabs my shoulder, and he's like, hey! And that's when I look up, and, I mean, we're feet away from this F-250, and I'm coming in, like, hard. Like... And so I look up and I'm like, oh shit. And I just yank the wheel as hard as I can. And like at the same time that I'm yanking, I'm like slamming on the brakes. Cause it's late. Like we're the only two cars for like a good, maybe like half a mile. Yeah. So I slam on the brakes and just like yank it. And luckily we're able to stop like safely. But if it wasn't for him like smacking me and waking me up, I mean, dude, we're in a Ford Focus about to run into a lifted F-250.
I was like, you perished.
Like, oh yeah. And not only like would something happen to me, but something would have happened to him.
Hey, he's in the passenger seat, right?
Yeah, he was in the passenger seat, so he would have hit first.
Would something have happened to him though? He has a
no, you stop that.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, though,
That's why the Focus was going that way. If he's a big guy,
absolutely.
He's in the passenger seat.
I didn't even touch the wheel. No. But that was one of the most terrifying things ever. And let me tell you, I did not feel tired for the rest of the night. I think I ended up staying up till like 4 a.m. that night because like the way it just like shocks your brain, dude. I was like, oh my God.
I bet, dude,
it was absolutely terrifying. Like there's nothing that'll make you like be so happy in life than a near-death experience like that.
I almost saved my accident. Almost. But you gotta. Would you rather?
Yeah,
or what?
Yeah, I got you.
Now we can change the subject.
We're gonna.
This isn't a would you rather. This is something else. This is what has more. Okay. So, what does have more? Are there more drops of water on the planet, or are there more grains of sand on the planet?
Grains of sand.
Yeah, grains of sand.
Dude, this sucks. I also think there's more grains of sand.
Oh,
okay,
but drops of water doesn't make sense because like it'll be like raining, but then when it's done rain, like what's drops of water?
No, like